Hi, I'm Claude Baudoin, and I am one of the co-chairs of the Business Modeling and Integration Domain Task Force at the Object Management Group. What we do is we create specifications that allow enterprises to integrate their business better, and that may mean modeling their strategies and their motivation, modeling their value chains, modeling their business processes, and generally speaking, defining all the methods that allow intra-enterprise and inter-enterprise integration.
Talk about the real value of this task force.
Well, the problems that enterprises face usually is that there is a number of activities that are not organized or documented or modeled in a way that really facilitates the integration of processes or the integrations of information. And what we find is that the more explicit the models are about how an enterprise functions, how it is architected, how it is designed by its executives, the better that integration works. A good example is business process management. Business processes used to be done by seats of the pants methods. Now what we have is formal diagrams, formal notations, formal repositories of process definitions that allow processes to be taught, to be connected to each other, to be improved, and to be automated.
So the task force specifically, what are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish with the task force?
We're trying to promote a certain way to analyze an enterprise, but like all OMG task forces, we're also trying to create a market for software tools that allow an enterprise manager to actually do the work. So we don't want to just create standards or documents. We actually want an industry to emerge to facilitate the modeling.
What are some of the projects that you and the task force are currently working on?
We recently completed the value delivery modeling language, and we're now finalizing that specification. The next stage is currently to look at risk management modeling. This is a topic that has come up repeatedly in multiple domains. And there is a broad array of standards that exist, for instance, related to cyber threat, for instance, related to the oil industry safety issues. And the BMI Domain Task Force is going to look at creating a generic cross-industry model for risk management.
A risk management modeling standard. Why is it important? Why do we need that?
There are certain processes that involve multiple enterprises where they need to communicate to each other. What is the nature of the risks they are facing? What are the mitigation measures they can take? What is the residual risk after those mitigation measures are implemented? And you also have requirements by governments and other entities, including regulators, where multiple people in an industry need to deliver an assessment of their risk to that regulator. And we cannot imagine, for instance, that every bank in the United States would deliver a model of its risk to a banking supervision authority in a different format or in a different model. Involvement with standards is always a matter that raises the question of what's in it for me. And I would say that if you want to know what is going on and if you want to have access to the best brains in the industry who are thinking about modeling these concepts and helping you facilitate the integration of your enterprise within itself, with your vendors, with your suppliers, with the regulatory authorities, you will get to see these specifications as they emerge, and you will get to influence them. It's much better to contribute to the work rather than complain in 5 years that the regulators have imposed something that you cannot live with. Well, I've been coming to OMG meetings for more than 20 years now. First as representative of the company I was working with at the time, and I realized that the quality of the work being done at OMG, the energy being put in it by the members, the relevance to the business were such that even when later I became an independent consultant, I really wanted to continue to be involved in order to achieve more progress in these areas? Well, the OMG website at www.omg.org contains a lot of information and a lot of resources about all the task forces and all the work in progress. If you go to bmi.omg.org, you will find specific information about the Business Modeling and Integration Task Force. I think we're making a difference in the way business flows. Business has become a very, very complex set of constructs. We're helping clarify that. We're helping make the information move faster. We are making a difference.